Good morning. More than 100 wildfires broke out in the Asturias region yesterday. Most of them started on purpose by arsonists and others, so authorities said, as temperatures soared to record highs. The blazes came on top of another wildfire still burning 8 days after it started in woodlands in the Valencia region, and yet another that has swept through 1,100 hectares of land in Galicia. Authorities banned access to forest tracks, as well as controlled burnings and the use of machinery and motorised tools in forests that could spark more fires. Asturias does not burn, they burn it, and those responsible are those who set fire to our forests. They are criminals, delinquents, and they will be prosecuted and treated as such, so the regional leader Adrian Barbon wrote on Twitter. The government says it's worried there will be more fires this year after an unusually dry winter across parts of southern Europe amid rising temperatures caused by climate change. Parliament yesterday endorsed government-proposed changes to the pension system that increased payments for nearly 11 million pensioners, putting most of the additional cost on the country's highest earners and their employers. In contrast with France, where fierce protests have raged for weeks over the government's push to extend the retirement age for 2 years to 64 and cut some benefits, the Spanish plan focuses on increasing revenues through tax hikes. Social Security Minister José Luis Escrivá said the reform was for the country's social majority and described pensions as the most important pillar of the welfare state as he urged lawmakers to pass it. The bill sailed through the lower house by 179 votes to 104, with some abstentions. The overhaul, which was a key requirement by Brussels for Spain to obtain a new tranche of European post-pandemic recovery funds, has sparked a 4-month debate within the government as it sought to find a way to hike revenues without penalising future pensioners. The reform is opposed by the Conservative opposition and the main business group, the CEOE, who argue it will increase labour costs, endanger job creation and reduce workers' rights. Spanish TV actress Ana Obregón has come under fire after revealing that she has had a baby girl via surrogacy in the United States at the age of 68. She's best known for starring in a number of Spanish sitcoms. Her son and only child died of cancer in 2020 at the age of 27, and she has since spoken of her struggles to move on with her life. Spain has banned all forms of surrogacy, but parents can adopt the child when they return to the country. A climate activist doused Parliament in red liquid yesterday, protesting at the trial of 15 other activists who carried out a similar protest last year. Last April, just days after the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change released a report warning that countries needed to act now or never to limit devastating climate change, members of Scientific Rebellion hurled red liquid at the Parliament building. Now 15 of the activists involved face charges of criminal damage and public disorder. Images from the broadcaster RTVE show police officers detaining several protesters yesterday. Scientific Rebellion has not commented on the second round of vandalism. However, it had organised a protest in the same location last night. That's the latest from TRE. I'm Bob James.